Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. Yo, 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 Mr. O. And today we're going to learn how to graph quadratic inequalities. We know already that graphing quadratic function is like a U shape, or we call it parabola. But when we involve inequalities wherein there's a greater than, less than, or greater than equal to, or less than equal to, this involves a region, an area, okay? So there will be some shading that will happen here, either above or below, okay? But all the properties, all the strategy in finding the vertex, symmetry are going to be the same thing, okay? So let's go ahead now. So the main idea here in graphing quadratic inequalities, here's an example, or here's the notes. Create a table of values. Recall that the vertex should be in the middle row, and we know for us to get the vertex, there's a formula, x equals negative b over 2a. And graph, use a dashed line for less than and greater than symbols, and a solid line for less than or equal to and greater than equal to symbols. Shade the above line for greater than or for greater than equal to symbols. So, and below the line if it's less than or less than equal to. So let's look at this first item here. F of x equal to greater than x squared plus 2x minus 2. Again, the value of a here is 1 because of the 1 here. The value of b here is 2 from here. And c here is negative 2. Applying the formula of vertex, x equals negative b over 2a. So x equal to negative b is negative 2, 2 times 1. That will give us negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. We plug in back the negative 1 here to the x's to find the y value of our vertex. We know that negative 1 goes here, so it will become now 1, negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 2. We know that negative 1 squared is 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 2. This will give us negative 3. So therefore, this is negative 3. That's your vertex. And again, in completing the table, we need to pick the numbers below and above negative 1, which are negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. And the other way around will be 0, 1, 2. Okay, we know the answer here will be the same thing over here. Okay, and sometimes we tend to pick negative 2, negative 3, negative 4 to plug in here. If I feel that 0, 1, 2 will be a lot easier to plug in the x here, I would do it that way. Okay, so let me erase some portion here. All right, so I'm going to plug in the 0 first to the x and x here. That will give me 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 2. 0 squared is 0. 2 times 0 is 0 minus 2. That will give me negative 2. So I'm going to put a negative 2 here, and this will also be negative 2. They will be the same there. And then I'm going to plug in the 1. 1 squared plus 2 times 1 minus 2. 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 2. This will be 0, so the answer is 1. So I'm going to put a 1 here, and I'm going to put a 1 there. And 2. I'm going to put the 2 here. So 2 squared plus 2 times 2 minus 2. This will be 4. This will be 4 minus 2. This will be 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. So this will be 6 here, and this will be 6 here. Plot the points. The vertex first, negative 1, negative 3, right here. 0, negative 2, 0, negative 2, 1, 1, and 2, 6. 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. Reflection. Now, we will connect the points here But take note what kind of inequality you have. You have a greater than, so it's going to be a dash or solid dotted lines. Try your best to make it a U shape still. Arrowheads, arrowheads. Now, since that's greater than, we're gonna shade above the line. What are the items that are above the line? Right here. Okay, there you go. Okay, kaboom. Next, f of x equal to less than 2x, less than x squared plus 6. Again, here, the value of a is 1. There's no b here. This is c. Because if you remember, ax squared plus bx plus c, the b is beside the x. There's no x here. This is x squared. So the b there is 0, and the c there is 6. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, c equals 6. Again, the first thing to do always is find the vertex. X equals negative b over 2a, x equals negative 0 over 2 times 1. 0 over 2 is still going to be 0. So in the middle, I'm going to put 0 there. If I plug in here, 0 squared, what's 0 squared? 0 squared, 0 plus 6 is 6. So therefore, I'm going to pick numbers above and below 0, which is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna plug in the numbers here. I'm gonna pick the easier one. Obviously, they're pretty much the same, but I'm gonna pick the positive number. So I'm gonna plug in the 1 squared plus 6. That's going to be 7. 2 squared plus 6. That's going to be 4. That's going to be 10. 3 squared. 3 squared will be 9 plus 6 is going to be 15. And again, this will be the same 7, 10, 15. Excuse me. Now you will plot the points 0, 6. We don't have space here, but we'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 6. And then 1, 7. And then somewhere 2, 10, somewhere probably 7, 8, 9, 10, approximately here. And then reflection. This is going up. We connect them, but it's a less than. And this is also a dotted line or dash. And since that's less than, we're gonna highlight the below portion. All right, and that's our solution. Easy, right? Kaboom. Next, f of x. Let's make this one as a greater than. Okay, just for a change. F of x greater than equal to 1 half x squared minus 4x plus 12. This time, we know that a is equal to 1 half, b is equal to negative 4, c is equal to 12. Okay. We know again, the very first thing to do is find the vertex. X equals negative b over 2a. X equal to, what's b? B is negative negative 4, which will be positive. 2a is 1 half. All right. There are kind of a lot of things here. Negative times negative is positive, so x equals to 4. The 2 times 1 half, if you have 2 50 cents, that becomes 1. So cancel this out. So the answer is 1 there. So x equal to 4. I'm going to plug in the 4 here. And remember, guys, you are allowed to use calculator here. So just an option. So 1 half 4 squared minus 4 times 4 plus 12. Okay. Do not multiply 1 half and 4. Okay. You square it first. Remember the rule exponent before you multiply. 4 squared is 16. That's 16. 16 times 1 half is 8. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 12. 8 minus 16 is negative 8 plus 12. That will give you a 4. So therefore, this is 4, 4. That's your vertex. Now, we have to complete the table by finding the numbers before 4, 3, 2, 1. And the numbers after 4 will be 5, 6, 7. You can pick 5, 6, 7 in order for you to plug it here, but I'll pick 1, 2, 3. I think it's a lot easier for me. Or you can use your calculator, remember. So 1/2 1 squared, or you know what? I'm gonna start with 3. 3 squared minus 4 times 3 plus 12. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 1/2 is 9 halves. 4, 3 is going to be 12. This is plus 12. Negative 12 plus 12 is cancelled out, so 9 halves. 9 halves is 4.5. Now you plug in the 2. Before I plug in the 2, if that's 4.5, I know this is also 4.5. Now you plug in the 2, so 1/2 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 12. 2 squared is 4. 4 times half is 2. Minus 8 plus 12. 2 minus 8 is negative 6 plus 12. That will give me a 6. And this will also be 6 here. 1/2, this time is 1. 1 squared minus 4 times 1 plus 12. 1 squared is 1 times half is 1/2 minus 4 plus 12. Negative 4 plus 12 is 8. Positive 8. So that will be 8.5. 8.5 here. We plot the points, the vertex first, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's vertex. And 3, comma 4.5. This is 3, 4.5 is half of that one. 2 is 6, so 4, 5, 6. And 1, 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, approximately above that one. And reflection, reflection, reflection. Connect them with a solid line because it's greater than equal to, and we shade the above portion because it's greater than the above is right here. Very easy, right? All right, there you go. I hope you learned how to graph quadratic inequalities. It's the same thing as the equation, except that there's a shading here. Just remember that the greater than or greater than equal to will shade you the above portion of the graph. And if it's less than, it will be the one below. Okay, I hope you learned something. Kaboom.